How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing fine. I am making breakfast, cooking some dog food, and guys, I bring you guys here with me. So, good morning to you all. How you guys are doing this morning? Guys, you like the thumb? I make it. Yes, I was doing some crocheting and I made this thumb. I think I do a good job for for the first time making it. So yeah. How you guys doing? Good morning again. Hope all is well this morning. Happy Sunday. It's a wonderful day. It's a day for everyone to spend time with family, hearing to God's word, benefit yourself from God's word. What I will be having for breakfast, I'm not sure as yet. Oops. But I know for sure that I will be having some eggs, and I think I will have like an omelette, something like that. Yeah, I think I will have maybe an omelette, I'm not sure. Hi. Hi, Adams. How are you? Good morning. How are you doing? Hope all is well. I'm doing. The internet went. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing great. I am doing absolutely great. Can't complain, won't complain. I'll make the best of it. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're having a blast. Are you spending it with your family? Are you spending it with friends? Whatever you're doing with your Sunday, make the best of it. I am gonna go get the eggs. We are going to use 3 eggs. Happy Sunday to you. Yes, thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it so much. Hold on. I am going to get a container, but I need to put these here. I am from South Africa. What country are you from? I am from Jamaica. I'm a Caribbean girl. You see, I'm a Caribbean girl. Jamaica. Oops. Don't break. Welcome to Jamaica. I'm happy to have you here, Adams. I'm glad you're from South Africa. How is it? How is the weather like? What is the weather like in South Africa right now? Here, the weather is a little rainy, a little windy, and half and half sun. That's what it's like. How to make it a nice country. Oops, making a mess. It is a nice country. It is a nice country. We should be happy that oh, it is going towards nighttime in you said the sun is setting in South Africa. No, so it is going towards nighttime now in South Africa. So here in Jamaica, it is still morning time and it's just after 10 and the sun is way up in the sky and we are experiencing some rain, but it's not falling heavy, it's just drizzling. So the wind is blowing the rain back and forth. I am cooking some dog food right now, so I am going to make an omelette. It's been a minute since I made myself an omelette, and I'm gonna toast some bread. Hi, Out of Tune. Good morning to you. How are you? Good morning, Loyal. Did you sleep well? Oh, excellent. I did sleep so good. Thank you for asking. You look lovely. Thank you. Thank you for not wearing a show cap this morning. OMG, I made this. I made this like few days ago. I made this so because you keep telling me that my bonnet is a shower cap, so I just put this on. But my hair, it's not bad, but I've just put this on because I'm in the kitchen, so I like to cover my hair. I don't want my hair to get in my food. You braid it yourself? No, my sister braided my hair. I do the knitting myself. I love it. It looks really cool. Thank you. I am gonna go back and get some more color. This is a green one, so I'm gonna see if I can get a yellow, a purple, a brown, maybe a gray, because they don't have any blue. And blue is my color, but they don't have any blue. So I just go with what they have. But yeah, I love it. I love it. It's cute. It's cute. It's really nice. So how are you doing, Out of Tune? How are you doing? How's your day going? Hope it's going great. It's a Sunday. What have you done? How was your sleep? Did you have your coffee yet? There's so many things. I'm doing well. Alice, thank you for asking. You're welcome. I'm happy you're doing okay. I'm doing great too. I'm having a great morning. My cat is giving birth. Not yet. She hasn't started yet. But I think by now and maybe late in the night or tomorrow, I will get to see the kittens. And guys, I'm going to share them with you when they are here. So they're on the way. They're not here. They don't arrive as yet, but they're on the way. So I'm looking forward to show them to you guys. So can't wait for you to meet the new kittens. I slept well, thank you. I had one coffee so far. I'm probably going to have my second cup. Well, I only have one cup of coffee per day. And that cup of coffee, that large cup of coffee, I split it in half. So when I fill the cup, let me show you. So when I fill this cup to the brim, I drink it about here, and then I put the rest into the refrigerator so it could make iced coffee, and then later on in the daytime I consume it. So it's always one cup of coffee for me. But I skipped coffee yesterday and I have an alternative. My alternative was Pepsi, and I treat myself to Pepsi because I haven't had Pepsi for months, and I was like, girl, you can treat yourself today. So I had a Pepsi and I skipped coffee. No plans for the day besides being lazy. Me too. I am going to cook some brown soup chicken and curry and rice and peas, maybe. And I don't really have a plan for the day either. You have your good for that. I notice it. Please don't take note. Please don't take note. I'm more comfortable that way. I cannot, thank you for the heart. I cannot wear, so please don't take note of it. Pretend you didn't see it. Oh my goodness. So, very funny. So I'm gonna make myself an omelette this morning. First thing first, I'm gonna take off my dog food. Put it over here to cool. So I'm gonna make myself an omelette this morning, and I am going to put some scallion, some onion, some sweet peppers. I'm gonna put all of that in my omelette for a change. And then I'm gonna see how well I am. Chicken. Oh my goodness. Who is a chicken? You? You're the scaredy cat? I was hoping that you didn't take note. But you're a man, and a man always take note. What's the weather is like today? So today weather is a little sunny, a little cool, and a little rainy. It's a mix of everything that I've just said. So it is not too sunny, it is cool, and the rain keeps coming and going. Like there is a cold front in the mix, so the rain is not falling heavy. It's just when the wind blow, it brings the rain in, and then after a few seconds the rain go. That's how it is. Hey, good day to you. How are you? Out of Tune is saying hello to you. Welcome. For those who don't know, my name is Loyal Alice. I'm making breakfast. And for my breakfast, I'm gonna have some eggs, some scallions, and onions, some Scotch bonnet pepper. You're so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. We are all beautiful, and the men are handsome. Oh, I'm gonna step away. I see the weather is confused here too. Windy and rainy, and then it stops and it's dry and it's a bit sunny again. It's the same thing. It's the same thing here. It's the same thing that is going on here. So, Mother Nature, it's doing its thing. So what we do, we just enjoy it when it do whatever it does. And don't complain, just embrace it. So that's what I do. I embrace it. I don't complain. I'm gonna get my chicken out of my fridge because I'm doing brown soup chicken today. So what I do, I prepared it from yesterday. So what I do, I cut it up, season it, and put it back into the fridge. So today. I don't have to season it. I just let it thaws out. After it thaws out, then I can put it in the pot and cook it. So that is what is on the menu. Some brown stew chicken, some nice rice. I wanted rice and peas, but I don't know. Am I up for it? Maybe I do some white rice, because I like white rice. So what is for lunch out of tune? What do you have in mind for lunch? Guys, I think I should get some sweet pepper. Our bell pepper. Bell pepper. And because of the time difference, I had to stay up late. Oh, you have to stay up late because of the time difference. So, right now, let me tell you the time. Hold on. Let me tell you the time. The time is 11:26. So, it's still morning time for us. By the time which would be 12:26, if that's it's still 5 a.m. in the morning. Huh? Oh, for you, 5 a.m. in the morning for you. That means that we are way ahead of you. It's oh, I missed it. Sorry. So, what I was saying is that it is still morning time here, so it's going to take a while for night to fall. So we have a few more hours before nightfall. So, in the next few hours, it's going to be 12, which is midday for us. Or a few minutes, I should say, not hours. Basically, yeah. That's okay. I typed too much. Oh, sorry. That's alright. So, out of tune, do you know what a breadfruit look like? Do you ever go to church on Sunday? Yes, online. I do it online. And the reason why I do it online is because where I go is extremely far away. So this is breadfruit. So if you never see one before up close, you see it now. This is breadfruit and this is the ripened breadfruit. So this is also for roasting. So this is how, oh, that's why it's that. Yeah, this is breadfruit and this is for roasting. You remove the stem and this part you roast it. After it is roasted, you can scrape it. The skin can be eaten, or you peel the skin and just consume the inside. Let me show you what the one that is not for roasting look like. So, this one is not for roasting. This is for boiling, meaning you peeled it and you put it into the boiling water and let it cook with some salt. Yeah, this is the stem. You can remove it just the same. If you let it stay out too long, it can be ripe. So if you let it stay long, it will ripe, then you have to roast it. Because you roast it, it tastes like bread or something else. Well, its consistency is similar to bread, but on the harder side. You have to let it kind of go through like a ferment stage, like it ripe, and then you roast it for it to be extremely soft like a bread. But when it's not right and you just picked it from the tree and roast it, it's gonna be a little on the dry side to the hard side. But it's going to taste, it has this distinguished taste. You would have to taste it to understand what I'm trying to say. It's just, it just tastes like a fruit that is very delicious. That's as best as I can let you understand what I'm saying. So it's just refreshing. It tastes good. It's it's like a meal by itself. When it's all right, so this one been picked for the last 3 days, so it is half ripe. It's not fully ripe. So when you roast it, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet, and it's gonna be you don't have to add salt to it, and you don't have to add any other thing to it. You can eat it just as it is. But we Jamaican, we like to spice things up. So we add some ackee and saltfish. Ackee is a fruit just the same. So we like to spice things up. We do not like to eat things as it is. But for me, I eat it as natural as it is, because that's the best part of having something natural and nice. And it's, you can relate to it. You can say yes, you can eat it without adding any form of salt, sugar. You can even use it to make pudding. You can even use it to make juice. It has its name. You'd have to come to the Caribbean out of tune to come and try it. I eat that way too, as natural as possible, to appreciate the real taste. Yes, yes. For me, it's because I've been having eggs, and I have the eggs with like, I have the eggs like fried. Oops. I have the egg fries consistently. I have it boiled, but I'm not a fan of boiled eggs. But I have it boiled, and I like to have it fried the most. But today I'm switching things up. I'm doing it in an omelette style. I am scared of flying. Oh, then it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult for you, because I don't think they have breadfruit in your country. I don't think they have it in your country. But it would be nice if you can taste it, experience it, to let everybody else know that it is very nice. It has a very good taste. When you let it ride and you roast it, it has a sweet, sugary taste. When you roast it, as soon as you pick it from the tree, it has this nice taste that you would want to keep eating all the time. No, I never seen that fruit before in my life. Would love to try it. Yeah, you would enjoy it too. You would enjoy it so much. So I am going to put my frying pan on the fire. So you guys can see when I lift the fire. So for me, when I went to the bakery to purchase bread, let me give you a little hint. When I go to the bakery and I purchase bread, I like to purchase the one that is just out of the oven, freshly baked that day and out of the oven. so I can enjoy it. When I'm eating that bread, I do not add any butter or jam. I just eat it as it is. And and if you do not stay strong, that bread will finish before I get home. That's how I love to eat fresh baked bread from the bakery. Here in Jamaica, they make things as fresh as possible so everyone can enjoy it. And for me, I like to enjoy that kind of life. So maybe this is stupid question, but do people in Jamaica having pipeline for gas or everybody just gas tank? Gas tank. Everyone gas tank. And it's not a stupid question. All question has answers. You just have to ask it to the right person for them to give you the answer. So it's not a stupid question. It's a nice question. So it's not pipeline, it's all gas tank. What about your country? Is it a pipeline or it's gas tank? So when do you replace the gas tank? Every month? Every month or so. Depends on how often you cook. Every month or depends on how often, because sometimes it finishes before the month. If you have a big family and you're using it, and it all depends on the 30 pound, the 60 pound, it all depends on how big is the gas tank and how also how big your family is. Because if you came from a big family, it means you're gonna go through the gas and rapid. You're gonna go through it rapidly. If it's an extended family, a big family. Now, if it's not a big family and it's like a family of 2 or 3, then you can maneuver. You can do it. Everything is pipeline here. We are spoiled. Well, that's nice. Nothing is wrong with that. We are the third world country. We are a third world country. So things are not at our fingertip as maybe with other countries. So we just have to accept what we have and be appreciative. Just be careful. It don't. We are careful. So let me explain that part now. So in our country, we are told how to store it and how to make sure that it stay out of children reach and we have access to it. How to remove, how to put back when one is finished, remove the empty and put on a full one. How to wait a few minutes before we start use the full one. We follow those kind of instruction because it's very important because we do not want anyone to get hurt, so we follow those safety. Over here we are losing touch with our roots because of technology and people being too spoiled. It's everywhere. It's not just in your country, but it's everywhere. It's all over the world. All over the world, people are losing who they are. They are forgetting who they are, and they are turning into something they are not. So, I would say that it's not just your country is being affected in that particular way. Our country too. Because people are just drowning themselves into technology. This is my omelet. One, this is just one. I'm gonna go do the other one. Yes, I agree. Very sad. It is extremely sad that people are forgetting who they are. Now, let me show you how people forget who they are. Now, in my country, this plate has a little chip right here. We don't throw it out. We use it because it's not broken where it's gonna hurt you or hurt somebody else. And it's not like the whole plate is damaged. It's just a little piece that is chipped out. In other country, they will throw it out. In our country, we utilize it. Now, if it got broken further, we know it is a no-no. It can be used. But this little part is not on it. It doesn't mean that the plate is all gone. It's still be usable. Most people do not like it like that. So I do understand what you're saying about technology taking over and people losing the touch of their roots. Yeah, I agree. They are losing out on who they are, and they at the end of the day they struggle to find themselves. And it is not good, it is bad, because you need to know about your roots, you need to know things, because the elder generation are passing off, leaving the younger generation, and the younger generation cannot survive without the knowledge of the older generation. So my advice to them, they better take all the lessons they can from the older generation so they can benefit themselves in the future. Because that would make all the sense, dear sis. I will enjoy. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go and make myself some coffee today. But first, I like to clean my area. So I'm gonna clean up my area. This young generation won't be able to find the bathroom without their GPS phone. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. You are correct. And they won't be able to utilize tissue without the phone telling them how to use the tissue. And if I'm correct, if I am correct, that same phone is also going to teach them how to cook a sensible meal. If I am correct, that phone will teach them how to cook a meal, and will also teach them how to build a house. And very soon, carpenters and maceman and tradesman will be out of business because the phone is going to do everything for these younger generation. So it's going to be a hard task for them in the future coming. If they do not buckle up right now and make some changes, then life is going to be a tough one. That is why in today's world, the older generation keep on encouraging the younger generation to be respectful to their parents and the elderly, because if they don't be respectful to them, guess what will happen? They will lose out on the blessing that they should receive. And they are left without answers to questions that they are asking. because the older generation is the one that has those answers for them. So they have to be mindful. But I sure hope they come to their senses before technology started to take over fully. I hope they come to their senses fast. Funny, I think I don't think younger generation have the discipline to eliminate their labor. No, they don't, because they are not willing to learn from the older generation. Doing things with their hand is much harder than to watch somebody else do it in their phone. So it brings, with that being said, it brings me to a question. I'm gonna ask this question. This is so spicy. So if the younger generation do not try to fix things before it gets out of control, and they end up depending on their technology to get things done, then where does the president or the prime minister stand? That means it's going to be the technology. The prime minister is going to be technology, and the president is going to be technology. I don't think so. They need to start to think over what they're doing, because if they don't think it over and technology started to run or to rule, then we have a problem. And I think you can agree with me in that manner. We are going to have a problem because technology cannot demonstrate law. It has to be a human being teaching that technology how to operate. And then that same technology turn around to operate on the human being? I don't think so. I think they need to just reconsider what they're doing to the younger generation and put in things in their mind that is not bringing for them. Go back to basic. Tell these younger generation to listen to their elderly so they can benefit for what tomorrow future is all about. I think that's the best way you could get them to listen. So today bread, I don't have the fresh baked bread because I did not go to the supermarket, but I did not go to the bakery, but I have the regular bread. And I'm having 2 slices. I have this one, so I'm having this. Yeah, I hear your question. And I dread the future because you raise a very good point. Everything is going to be digitalized. Yes, in the future. Even our leaders. That's what I was thinking. Listen, this thought come to my mind every time I saw certain ads or I saw certain movies and things that, it comes to my mind and said, hey, are we sensible? Are we doing things that we're supposed to be doing? Why are we venturing out in this direction? And why not see the danger in that direction? Why not just focus here? And then I remember that even though a few of us may want to go this direction and keep going and make things work, there is a force behind those that go that direction. And that force is way more empowering than the one that follows, right? So that is why I know the younger generation has their hand full. So if they don't take the knowledge that they need to take now from the older generation, they're gonna have a situation on their hand that technology can't solve. So they have to be smart, and let's see how smart they will be, because the future holds a lot of promising things. But if they don't want it, they're gonna try to throw it away for technology. And notice, I'm gonna show you another point. So, my kettle, coffee made, coffee. Girl going all out this morning. So, here's my next point. With the younger generation and what is in the future for them. So they miss out and they lose out on what the future holds. What they're gonna do when there's no elderly around to tell them, you can make this step, you can make this correction. What are they going to do? Well, I will agree with you. I think sensible people have the guts and feeling that things are heading in the wrong direction. Yes, we all are. And they feel out of place in this day and age. Yes. For example, elderly do not know how to use technology. And the way the world is going now is all technology. What's going to happen to those elderly? No, we were born at the right time. We were born at the right time. We did not born too late. We were born in the time where we ourselves know something is up. And we ourselves know technology is on a rise and demanding a lot from our young people. Or I should say from the younger generation on a whole. And the older generation is the one that has the knowledge. And these one thing, they could ask all the question there is and record it and use that recording to guide them. And that's how it work. It don't work like that. You do not record what the elderly is saying and work. You have to be in the moment when they relate what is happening and share it with you. You gotta visualize what they're saying to you. So the changes you are making in your life, you can benefit yourself as time goes on. But as we both say, you and I know that things is not supposed to go the way they are going. But what can we do? We just have to be appreciative and accept what comes. I did not put, my coffee is ready. I did not put any sugar in it. I'm wondering if I should. This is so good. So my omelette has all the filling there is, except from cheese, tomatoes, so, and salt. I did not add any salt. I don't utilize salt on the eggs. I want to have the naturalness, the natural flavor of everything that I put inside the eggs. So here, this is you, and this is me. So good. Out of tune, you know why that rooster is making the noise? The rooster is making the noise because I don't allow him to come inside. He wants to come inside and I said no, outside is for the chickens. That rooster is way at the gate saying let me in. That's a smart rooster. I'm telling you, the rooster is so smart. That rooster is so smart. He knows when I came in the kitchen. You hear? Yes, I hear you. That rooster. Yes, yes. We need to guide our young in the direction that they need to go. But let me tell you, it's gonna be a difficult one if you don't start it from youth or infancy. If you do not start the direction from tender age, they will not get it when they get older. They would want to venture out on their own and do what they pleases and reject the instruction that you yourself is giving to them. So it's gonna be a tough one. No, they will give me too much work to do. The chickens will give me too much work. They will leave their mess behind and then I have to keep on cleaning consistently. So I have to make sure that even though he's out there making noise, he doesn't come inside. I have to make sure I close the gate. I'm serious. Listen, he's a smart rooster. He just don't want to see me in present and then he knows he's up to no good. So I have to make sure I keep a good eye on him. I'm adding some brown sugar to my coffee. I need a little sweet. Normally I don't, but I don't know. I feel like it. You're laughing. I'm serious out of tune. I'm so serious. I'm very serious. That rooster, I said it all the time to my family members. I always said, listen, these animals on the farm, they go to the university. They go through stages. They go to primary stage, they go to the high school stage, they go to the college stage. Now they're in university. They are smart. Smart as you hear them, they're smart. That's a nice question. That's a nice question. But you know the answer to that. Never. Just as you see, that's the way I am. Guys, I'm enjoying my omelet. So spicy, so nice. Yeah. You are making my morning. I used to. Um, 25 years ago. True. But guess what? 25 years ago, I'm still counting. Maybe another 25 to make it 50. No. The last question, no. They're a waste of time. They do not respect what they have. And on the other hand, they Do not be reasonable at all. You're coming this way? No? Okay. They are not reasonable. They are not respectful. They want, and when they get, all you get in turn is disrespect, and that's no good. Keep it going. The cat. Let me see what you say. No, I just decided that enough is enough. I'm not afraid of anything. Well, it is already broken and I throw it away in the ocean. No one can find it where I put it, so there's nothing more to break. So I wouldn't say afraid of a heartbreak. Heart is broken all the time, but mine, I throw it away. I don't need it. What? All yours? No, let me read that again. Let me read that again. But not all guys like that. You know this. Well, I won't even try to find out which one isn't and which one is not, because I'm not going to go down that road again. My parents were old school and they do everything by the book. They stay together until old age. When separation come, it was sickness, and we all know what comes after sickness. So that's, I will say that they weather the storm together and it lasts for a lifetime. But for me, I ain't gonna do that again. Life is what it is. I don't miss anything. I'm not in need of anything. Maybe some money, but it's okay. That's the least. I have life. I'm eating. I have water to drink. What else could I ever need? I don't need anything else. Really, why shouldn't I say that? It's true. It's a fact. It is a fact. No. Wait. So, my brother, he's married. My sister, she's single. Maybe in the future she will get married, I don't know. But for me, it's a no-no. Why is this bees making so much noise? I said my heart is already broken and I throw it away. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of anything. I just, second chance, not in my book. Been there, done that. Second chance is not in my book. Life is what it is. Moving on is the next phase. And when you move on, you just move on. You just let things go. Kind of like if someone says something to you that is hurtful and you know within your heart you're a good person, how would you deal with it? Forgive the person and move on. You cannot erase what they said. No, but you move on. And that is what happened. I'm moving on. So it doesn't have anything to do with scared of this or scared of that. No. No, listen. When you're alone, you enjoy your own company more than when you're with somebody else. You gotta prepare yourself to step out of your comfort zone to be with whoever you want to be with, right? When you do that, you know that things that you used to do by yourself, you won't be doing it by yourself because others are there. Someone is there to assist you all the way. It kind of compromised my comfort zone because I like my comfort zone where things does not compromise it. So that's just me. Well, if you see through me, that's good. That means I am a looking glass. That's awesome. That's nice. That's awesome. Well, that's it. That is good. That is excellent. That is excellent. And human nature helps us to go and get a partner, right? So how come my human nature don't tells me to go there? That's just show you I'm way different from everybody else. Yes, don't compare me to an animal. I am a human being. But when an animal wants something, they go and get it. Not true? See the difference? No, not 15. You're doing the math wrong. I just used 25 to make you don't think of it. It's not 15. I wasn't 15. Get yourself get your head out of your no, my teenage years was fun and nice. And there was no what you'd say, there was no love relationship in my teenage years, so that was the best part of my life growing up. Listen, I have some very nice parents that instill principle in me, so I know that teenage young love that you see happening around the world, that never happened in my life. I was old enough. I was way old enough. Take out the teenage and think of adult. I give you 25 just for you to not continue the discussion, but you seems to like the discussion, so I didn't change it. But that's all right. Because you are afraid. Oh, because I'm afraid of relationship. Everyone tell me so, but if I really give you the real reason, you'd probably say, girl, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. But I'm not afraid of anything. You're stubborn. Yes, very. I will agree with you. I'm stubborn. I need a hug. I can hug myself. I know who loved me. I know who loved me. See, I woke up every morning and that's because of love. His love is unconditional. I don't have to question it because I'm alive each day. I'm talking to you, and that's a blessing that you receive from God. So, yeah, why not be grateful? I am grateful. Thank you, God, for waking me up each day. You need a kiss on your cheek. I'm telling you, you are beautiful. Oh, look in the mirror. Oh, you're so beautiful. Girl, I love you. I can do all of that. I can buy myself flowers. I can tell myself I love me. And I can kiss myself on the cheek. I can do all of that. Who? No. No. Girls can do all of that by themselves. Yeah. You need to. I can hold my own hands. I can video myself and watch it. I have answers for your questions. Out of tune, this is the most exciting discussion we have, and I like it. So come. Hi. Hi, baby. Hello, beautiful. Hi. What is it? What is your problem? If you find out, what do you want to do? Oops. You are so you are afraid of being kissed on the cheek. It is sad. Oh my gosh, how can you say something like that? You're gonna make me cry. I can do it myself. If you can do something yourself, you don't need someone to do it for you. That's what I keep saying. I say it because it's true. If you can do something for yourself, you don't have to waste the time of somebody else. Because it wouldn't be fair, it would not be fair to waste the time of other people when you can do it yourself. This is what I have. I don't have any more. I will go over some music. I'm sorry. There is none. It's okay to need love. For you, but I have it already. So you guys are the internet one. So I will say thank you because you need love and affection. Don't make you weak. Well, that part of me died when I throw it in the ocean, so I can't find that. And affection doesn't make anyone weak. When you have affection, the affection has to be for the one that you love, not for everybody. Because in today's world, people like to give affection to everybody. No, affection is for the one that you love. You show it to them, you give it to them, you tell them you appreciate them. Because that's how you show affection. And that is when you are married, settle down, and you have your partner beside you. So you do all of that. You didn't throw it in the ocean, you buried it. Well, whatever you want to say, and you can't get a shovel and dig it up again. Oh, it's too bad. I can't go in the ocean to dig it up because if I go in the ocean to dig, there are so many bad sharks out there. There are so many of them, and they're too much. I would be in their territory to take back what I said I didn't want. And that wouldn't be fair because they asked me if I'm sure. And I said, so the sharks, I said, yeah, I am sure. I don't need it. Let it stay here for the rest of my old age. And they said, make sure because if you come back, it's going to be difficult. And I said, I'm sure. So what's the big deal? I don't need it. You just choose not to free your heart because you are afraid or someone stepping on your heart for the second time. My dear, I won't know if that is the case because I'm not going back for it. So I won't go back for it to experience it. So that's clearly not gonna happen. So I wouldn't know, so I can tell you. You can talk all you want, lady. All I hear is fear of relationship. That's what everyone keep telling me, but I don't hear that. You hear that. You are so obvious. Really, you hear that, but I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. I saw someone who really know the danger and protect themselves. So Yeah, I will let my heart stay in the deepest part of the ocean. That's where the piranhas live, I think. The deep sea fish. Yeah, that's where they live. It will stay down there. I don't need it. If everybody tells you you're afraid, then maybe everybody has a point. Well, they want me to agree with their suggestion and points, but I can't agree because their opinion, not mine. Just like it's your opinion, not mine. And we all are entitled to our opinion, and we all are entitled to speak. And we should laugh when we have the chance to laugh and enjoy ourselves. So I am here. When was the last time you never, I never dance. Never dance. I am not a dancer. I bet you say you can't dance. I can't, this is truth. I can't dance. So just so then have the dance. No, no, I can't dance. It's the truth. Why can't you believe that I can't dance? This is really this is a nice discussion. I like it. You YT, this is my thumbnail. Please do not put another thumbnail. This is the thumbnail I want. Oh my Lord. You are afraid of commitment and that you decided to be the terrible at dancing. No, my sweetheart, no, no. Nothing like that. Nothing like that about commitment. Um that that road is not for me. That road, the relationship road is not for me. I'm neutral. You know, when the car is in neutral, it means that it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm neutral. You can't be on a highway and have the car in neutral. It's impossible for it to get to where it needs to be. Let me Hello, L. No, this is where I'm gonna keep you for now. This is where I'm gonna keep you for now. Oh my goodness. You're something. Well, today you're making me drinking all my coffee. I would already put some in the refrigerator and freezing it for midday, but it's still warm, so I'm gonna consume it and leave it be. Let me see the time. I think I will be ending this live stream soon. It's 80 minutes after 12. So yeah, I think I will be ending it soon. You really keep me entertained this morning. It was nice chatting with you. And how you twist the discussion to me. That's a nice one. See you. You are afraid to hear my voice and that you could possibly fall. Really? Like seriously? Oh no. Let me tell you something about me so you can understand. When you're not interested at all, do not, under any circumstance, lead that person on. Do not. It can only end in one way: broken. You don't want it to be broken, do not lead that person on. If your interest isn't there, do not fool yourself and say you're gonna go down that road, because that it doesn't work. And if it's something that that person have, don't go for it, because you will end up lose everything. That's what I know for sure. I will not tell you it's okay when I know deep down it is not okay. I am no stupid. I have sense. I will not put myself into a predicament. Never. So, My answer is no, because I know from within there's nothing. Of course, you will be ending this stream. You don't like the topic of the conversation. No, no, no. I don't mind staying long. I don't mind staying long. I can even go outside with you. I have no problem staying long and chat all day. I have no problem, but I have an arrangement. My cat is out there. She's in labor, but the pain is on and off. She's trying to be comfortable. And since I moved, she came to lie down on the front porch because she wanted me to sit with her. So if you want me to go out there and sit down with you and the cat, no problem, I'll do that. But I have no problem talking. You lead me on to buy the wonderful shower cap you are wearing. I never wear a shower cap. It's a bonnet. If I put it on in the shower, my whole entire head will be wet. And a shower cap cannot turn anyone on. That's impossible. So don't use that sarcasm. It doesn't work. You trick me. I don't trick anyone. You play your own heart. And you have to be careful because our hearts are deceitful. It can deceive us. And I am telling you because infatuation is really deceit. So you just gotta be careful. We can't be spending all Sunday together. That is something boyfriend and girlfriend do. Well, if you twist in the word, that is what you might want to do. But as I said before, I have other arrangement. And having other arrangement meaning that at any time soon, I'm going to end the live stream. And normally I go an hour and a half or an hour and 25 or 30 minutes. So maybe 12:30 I can end the live and we picked up later on. But I have two important things to do later, so it's not a shorty. And you hate everything having to do with boys and girls. Well, I will agree with you. Somehow you hit the nail on the head with that sentence. I do not like to have that kind of conversation. Anything about boys. I will agree with you on that note. No doubt about it. I agree with you. So you hit the nail on the head with that one. I will try next time not to bring up topic of you being afraid of and relationship and check cheek kissing and holding hand. I'm just laughing because you made my day. The conversation do make my day. That you can bring it up all you want, but I'm not gonna change anything. It's still gonna be the same big N. Oh. And that topic doesn't have anything to do with me because I make up my mind a long time ago. And it's been years. I make up my mind not to get into any entanglement according to the system right now. Because when you get into entanglement, it's a tough one. When you tangle up, it's hard to get loose. So I try my best not to. Anyway, did you have your second cup of coffee? Yes, you convince yourself you don't need it. Well, it starts somewhere, you know. You can deny yourself, you can convince yourself, but you can also admit the truth. It's getting hot in the kitchen. Maybe because of the ring light and the light overhead, but I'm getting hot. But the point I'm saying, what I'm saying is this, that even though things may not work for someone, it doesn't mean they're hiding from something. And it doesn't mean that they're being self-convincing. It just means that they see the danger and they are protecting themselves. Now, if you were a Christian and you pay attention to God's word, in the book of Proverbs, it talks about the shrewd person see the danger and protect themselves from danger. So if being in a relationship is not good for me, then I will not go into it. I will stay out of it. No, not yet. I am actually going to make it now. Thank you for bringing it up. See? See? You need to go get that coffee. Oh, you tell me about your leg. You tell me you got it broken a few weeks back. How is it? Is it healing nicely? Are you able to move around freely? The last time we talked about it, you said you like it to heal naturally. Well, I will agree with you. When we allowed our body to take the course to heal, we benefit ourselves because God designed us to heal ourselves. When something went wrong, our body to heal itself without without adding any form of anything else to it. So yeah, I hope you're healing nicely and things is going where you want it to go. My coffee is almost done. You base the idea of a relationship on one bad experience. You had that broken, your heart. But it's not fair. It is like having one bad meal and then say you will never eat again. Doesn't make any sense. Well, if you refer to meal, let's just refer to going to a restaurant and have one bad meal and tell yourself that I will never go back there again because the food was no good. But then again, someone else said, yes, the food is excellent, it's so good, they improve. And you went back and yet has the same predicament taking place all over again. The food is terribly. And now you said, I will not go back. The reason why, I kind of change it up a little bit to let you understand why it's not just one bad relationship, but it is everything. When you put your heart and soul into something and it doesn't work and it drains you mentally, you do not want to experience that again. You are going to say, this is it. And I knew from that day when it went downhill, I was like, this is it. This is definitely it. One day I will give you the story. When I'm strong enough, I am just going to tell you the story. I am just gonna type into the title said story time about me, why I'm still single and not looking for a relationship. I am gonna put it in the title, so make sure that you're there when you see that notification bell that pops up on your phone. Make sure you click it because that is the day when I feel comfortable saying what is in my heart and why I do not want a relationship and I don't miss anything. Because it's bad when you put your heart into something and, as I said, it is where deep in the ocean, where the deepest part of the ocean and the fish that live down there will not allow anyone to go down there and get it back. So if you think you can outsmart those piranhas and sharks and those blue whales, all of those animals that is territorial demanding, then go get it if you think you can. One moment, guys. Okay, so me here talking and not knowing that you guys are muted. Sorry about that. I was here talking and you are mute. All right, so I am going to explain to you in that video about the things I do not like about men or in the live stream, whichever one is possible. I'm going to share that with you. Um, all of us go through something bad in our life. All of us put our heart into it, and there are a lot we did not get out of it. But at the same time, we need to be strong and positive for the outcome. Some of us decide that we're going to give it a second, a third, and a fourth. I am this kind of girl. Me not running around, being like any animal out there that God designed to do that, to go from one person to the other. I am not going to be like that. Me going to stay me. And staying like me, meaning I am going to be far away from you guys as much as possible and keep my distance because that's the best way to live. Yes, out of tune, that's okay. A broken heart can mend, but it needs time to heal. And rushing into something that might occur again is not advisable. And as I said, I'm not scared, but I won't be wasting my precious time. The best way to live is to be yourself, love what you do, enjoy yourself, be single as long as you can be single. Remember that when you're going into a relationship, it means that you're going to come out of your comfortable zone from being single and doing all what you used to do. You're going to invite somebody else in, so you won't be one, you will be two, till you decided to become a team, so the two of you can be two, but yet one. So, my advice is to you, if you want to be in a relationship, count the costs. I remember an elderly lady said, for a relationship to work, it takes two. And she said, you gotta count the costs. Enjoy your singleness. Because the things that you love to do when you are alone, enjoy it and make use of it. Because when you are married, those things can take place. Because you have responsibility. You gotta pay attention to your husband. So let me explain that. You gotta wash, you gotta cook, you gotta clean. That's for the husband. You're going to pray together. You're going to go to church together. That's for both of you. Now, if a picnic, our children's are add to that relationship, the responsibility comes time. It means that you are not just for you and him. You are now for maybe two more persons. So it's going to put a toll on you. You used to cook for yourself alone, and some days you barely cook. You go to your bed with eating oatmeal, like I have, and I don't have to think about no one else but myself. Now you have to think about what he wants. Honey, what do you want to eat? When you weren't only thinking about what do you want to eat. Now, when you used to do laundry, it used to be, oh, I wash next week. I have enough. No, you can't wash next week because you have more than enough. You have to make sure that you wash for your husband too. You understand me? And then you used to clean the bathroom maybe once every 2 weeks because it's just you alone. You have to do it every day. That's just it. You used to have one dishes in the sink and you have plenty of dishes to wash. So that's responsibility. So if you're ready to take on that role and you know you're ready for that, why not? Go for it. But if you know you're not ready, don't touch it. Don't go into it. Because at the end of the day, you will not okay with it. My advice is to listen to your friend who tells you the same thing. LOL. No, I will not listen to them. Things you have to do alone tend to be better when you do them with somebody you love. Well, if that person loves you back and willing to do it, Let me tell you something. A real man assists a woman no matter what it takes. She's washing dishes, he's there washing dishes. That's a real man. She's doing the dirty clothes, washing the dirty clothes, he's there washing it. If she's using her hand, he's rinsing and putting it on. That's a real man. That's a man who knows the responsibility of a wife and ready to assist. If she's sweeping the house, he's mopping. That's a real man. You do not find these men lately. They're all technology. They all have the phone. And they have vacuum now. They have a vacuum that you said, turn on, go clean. So tell me, is that a lie? That's a lie? How could it be a lie? Guys clean too, but as I said, a real man assists a woman. The woman is doing the work and they assist. They said, come, what do you want me to get done? They're on their phone talking to their best friend and saying, hello. Okay, so when are we gonna link up? Yeah man, we can go at the place down there, so we can go catch a cup of coffee and sit down. Oh no. A real man get up out of bed and help do things around the house to make the woman work a little bit easier. And if the woman have children in the house, yeah, a real man assists with them as well. So at the end of the day, you know what will happen? Each person will contribute to the livelihood of the marriage. I used to do washing and cleaning all the all the time. And where are your lady? Is she there? Men here don't want housemaid. Wow, really? So is a wife a housemaid? You have some wife that are not housemaid, but they are housewives. You can pass. You have real wife that are housewife, and it doesn't mean housewife to clean the house every single day. No, housewife that tend to whatever the house is consist of. One moment, Amy, you leave the door open. Okay, so housewife is not, their job is not just tend to the house. If the house is consists of children, they are there to take care of the children, to make sure things are going the same way. And the husband now, if he respect her, he will play his role. You have some men, they will say, my job is to put food on the table and money in your pocket. No, your job is to help with everything that happened in the house. Help with disciplining the children, help with cleaning the house, taking care of everything. If the wife decided that she's gonna leave everything on him, no, he's gonna say, oh, my wife left me because you contribute to her leaving. But if you assist, you will be building up the relationship. And that's what a true man is supposed to do. Assist with everything that is happening. Remember, a man will take a woman and say she's a wife. Yes, everything has to be 50-50. It cannot be 70-40. And it cannot be 62. It doesn't work like that. 50-50 and everybody get equal share. And the attention goes both ways. I never had a housewife. I had a girlfriend. We did equal cooking because I like to cook. Very nice. So did you make her your wife in the future? Because that's good. Same with vacuuming and washing. It is a 50-50 thing here. That's very good. Your country seems to be a part of the future generation. That's good. Sorry about that. I was talking to my sister. So why are you ranting when we agree on this? LOL. I'm not ranting. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Relationship work when it is 50-50. If you're not 50-50, it won't work. You're wasting your time. And the best part of the relationship is when you are open and honest with each other. Out of tune, I'm gonna roast the breadfruit. So give me a minute. No, you were just telling me you were yelling at me and you were very angry at me. Okay, I'm sorry. So you see, I always get upset. And you said I'm ranting, so yeah, I'm always upset. I see why now. I like it. You are passionate about this subject. And you like that because I'm passionate about it. I see the problem now. What is the problem? Because I'm always upset? It grieves my heart to see someone plays a lady and make her think that she's a fool when she's not. So the problem is Jamaican men. Well, I never traveled to another country to look a man from another country. So what problem could there be? Jamaican men and their expectation. Actually, they don't have any expectation because if they did have an expectation, they would actually work to find that expectation. They don't have any. I don't want them to bash me though, but they don't have any expectation. The only thinking for me to see what Jamaican men think about, and it's just this. Once they have this, they think they have everything else. Nothing else matters to them. So let me tell you, they don't have an expectation. So they don't invest in a relationship. You should Google that and it will let you know what it's like. If it were so, then you would have, don't you think you would have seen something a little better? They don't put effort into it. No, they want something else. Once they have this, everything else is okay for them. Yes, it's a culture difference. To venture out of my own country to find a mate into another country is not doesn't have anything to do with culture. It's just mean that what if that country where I go and find that person, what if that person do not like my culture? So you have to make sure that you find someone that loves you for you, not for what you have, but loves you for who you are. Like, let me explain. Everybody in the world are different from each other, whether you are from the same family or not. There is something that is different from your siblings. You got something that they don't have, and they got something that you do not have. On top of that, you are unique in your own way, and so are they. So, when two persons get together, it's like two electric wire, negative and positive, are trying to play their role of connecting, right? And to make the whole place light up. So you can see, you can get light in the bulb. But at the same time, what if you do not connect it properly? The negative and the positive cannot work. What if you're having two negative together and there's from the bulb? That means it just did not connect properly. So that's what I would say. We just don't connect. I see always assume Jamaican men would be relaxed in relationship and not Too much trouble. Listen, not all Jamaican men, but some Jamaican men, once they know what they want and need, they will work for it. They will go for it. But the ones that just need, what I would say, this, they will just go for it. They don't care about nothing else because that is on their mind and that is their focus, and they will go and attain it. That's all I can say. Yes, if I'm supposed to find a man into another country, he would have to love the country I'm from. He would have to love who I am. He would have to like my family. And he will pretend too. So the only way to know if he really likes me and my family is to let him see what we are like. Now, this is where I would come in. I cannot be hypocritical and I cannot be judgmental. I have to make sure that my action display who I am. And the best way a man can learn about his wife is to learn how she treat everyone around her. So how does she treat her friend is one way the man can take note of his wife. How he speaks to them, how he deal with elderly, and how he deal with a situation when it arises. So he will start taking note of who she is by those events. The next thing is when he said, let's go meet your family, how he speaks with them, how he communicates with them, all of that is necessary because at the end of the day, he will be living with her, spending the rest of his life with her. If she does not deal with her family in the right way, he will be feeling it and facing it because that's the same treatment he will receive. So, for a relationship to be realistically good, she would have to make sure she be herself. So when the man is taking note, he knows that she is what she is, and that is what he is going to receive. Same is true for him when she's looking to spend the rest of her life with him. She has to take note of his family. Do they love her? Do they like her? How do they talk about her behind her back? Those things are necessary. You understand me? You do not rush into a relationship because, yes, she's beautiful and she's attractive. No, know who she really is by learning how she treats the ones around her, how she extend the love that she have. Because if she do not extend it to other people, guess what? That love, you won't get it. Well, of course, there has to be a connection that is a given. Yes, if there's no connection, it doesn't make any sense. Those are the materialistic people. Well, my dear, some of us can be like simple and pretending that we are not materialistic, but at the end of the day, we all are materialistic. If we are genuine, because not everyone is genuine, I'm not excluding anyone. Not everyone is genuine. But as I said, you're looking a mate, look how to treat people around her, and then you will find. You will know if she's the one that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, if this is the one that you're going to settle down with. And guess what? You will love yourself for everything you do. Take time to know. Don't look at the outer appearance. The real beauty of that person is on the inside. So, what I always said to everyone that I see rushing towards a relationship, I said, don't look for a cute guy. Look for an ugly guy. A guy that nobody wants. A guy that doesn't wear fancy clothes. Because when he loves you, he loves you. Soon come. Oh, please, don't do that. Don't do that. It's rice. It is rice. When I think of materialistic people, I think of people who wants to have stuff to reach a certain status to look better. Out of tune, you're right. But you see, for me, let me give you a little hint. I like to see people looking nice and beautiful. They like to put on their makeup and change their appearance and look totally different. And that's okay if that's all they want. But all these makeup that they put on them face to make them look so more beautiful because they don't confidence in themselves that they are beautiful the way they are. And this makeup just caking on the face. Did you know that half of those cake makeup that is on their face remains in the pore and doesn't come out? And that is what gives them those acne. So by the time they reach age 40, 50, 60, they look older. They do not look nothing like the age that they're supposed to look because of the excessive makeup. Well, let me tell you something. Materialistic people fit in that category. Be yourself and accept who you are. If God did want us to be cake and bake with makeup, don't you think you at least would have designed us cake and bake? Yes, of course, that is okay, but there is the thing. You can look good in a $50 dress and usually don't need the $5,000 dress to know. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Let me explain what you're saying. I can wear $1,000 cheap Jamaican blouse, knockoff, not real, not expensive, not a brand, just a simple clothing that cover me up, that doesn't expose anything. And I am as beautiful as those materialistic and plastic people. And when I put myself together, I don't really have to use the pencil liner to draw the eyebrow. I can go without the eyebrow. I am still as beautiful as they think they are. Yeah. If they be themselves, I am sure that the whole world would appreciate the fact that the younger generation that is looking on them will say, I love this lady for who she is. Because she's all natural and she's being herself. But not everybody has a kind of confidence. Some of us lose it along the way. We do not have the kind of confidence within ourselves. So days goes where we just lose the sense of ourselves and forget about the inner beauty, the one that needs to overpower the outer beauty. So we don't utilize the inner beauty that much. And because of that, people do not see the real beauty in themselves. But the real beauty is on the inside. Because the outside one is just the reflection. I think a lot of guys would fear a woman like you because you are opinionated. Lord, I am not opinionated. Listen, I am not. But if that's the way you think, that's okay. I'm just telling you as it is. Not saying it a bad thing. I'm not saying, I know it's not a bad thing, but everyone is entitled to their opinion. I am entitled to mine. And if anyone else will watch and say it's a fact, fine, it's a fact. But it's the truth. Be yourself and stop being. Listen, I was watching on Snapchat where this upcoming singer, Ice Spice, she had no makeup on. And the whole world go crazy because she has no makeup on. She was feeling herself. She was being herself. Without makeup, you're giving yourself a breather. Your pores. You know why sweat comes through your side. Yes, the waste matter comes out two ways. But God knows that every waste matter from the system do not comes out all at once from the two ways that is designed. So the port is to help the flesh to breathe. So you cover your face, you slowly cake in it. You're not breathing. You understand what I'm saying? So we can live a little. We can be ourselves. There's no harm in being ourselves. You really thought about things before speaking them. Yes, I have. I have. For many years, I can tell your essence. Thank you. For many years, I've been sitting down and looking at social media platform, these upcoming artists, these beautiful young children that has their future bright, and their parents push them into celebrity world and letting them grow up saying that the what the world have to offer them. But these parents never sit down and said, what do you really want? How can we make you happy? Because all this success and fame, behind that, they are unhappy. Behind that, they are not happy at all. I remember one one movie star. It was a stand-up comedy or stand-up comedy. Oh man, I totally forget. And he is mentally sick. He is an addict and he's mentally sick. And he lives on the street. He has his house, he has children. His wife is supposed to assist him, but all the wife need is just money to better him and the child. He take everything from that guy and what he has, the street. The street is his home because he has nothing else. When he was young, fame and success got in the way of his way of living. So fame and success was everything for him. He has no time to be himself. By the time he get around to be himself, it was too late. Mental illness started to take toll. So who helps him? The world picked up their phone and their camera and their video and they said, he used to be a famous movie star and an actor, and this is what his life is. None of them is willing to say, okay, you need help and I'm going to do all I can to help you so you can get back on your feet and start over. No, they are more interested in fame. I can tell. I would like to have a woman who has done her homework to the way of the world, who has figured out what works and what doesn't work, what is right and what isn't. It's not hard, it's easy, but not every woman wants to know that. Some women, they just want to go for the money and, as I said, the fame, to be in the spotlight. I don't want to be in the spotlight. If I find myself 3 years later in the spotlight, I'm going to take myself out of the spotlight. I don't want any camera turn on me and let me be the next billboard. No, no, no. That's not the kind of dream I want. I want to be the small person that is yet to be recognized and also unrecognizable. That people do not say, this is a farm, a small town in Jamaica where she lives on a farm and you know the whole works. I remember watching also on social media an upcoming artist. She's popular, extremely popular, And this artist, when I watch her videos and look at her, I can tell this young girl, she got she got um she got a whole family surround her, but the spotlight is more important to her than that family. And she do it because she's beautiful, and she thought her outer beauty is everything. I am saying, wait for a few more years and see if that beauty is everything to her. Because I'm waiting. Because that's how it all started out. Families do not tell their children the danger in becoming famous. Don't lose yourself in the industry. If you lose yourself in the industry, that's it. You can't find it back. Because what you lose, you just lose it. But there are times where I want a woman to just be a woman. And throw on. Oh, please. You're getting too. I think all about balance. Yes, if they know how to be balanced, beauty comes within. I know. That's why I said the outer appearance of a person, it speaks, but the inner beauty is all that matters. The outer appearance is what makes you see that she's a woman, right? But the most beautiful part of her is when she used the inner beauty, and that inner beauty should just over pour from the inside to the outside so you can see who she really is. That's it. And my breadfruit is coming out nicely. Let me show you, and I'm gonna end the live stream. So that's the breadfruit. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna put this side on the stove. And then out of tune, I'm gonna go. I will see you soon. You got me here for 2 hours. So I guess the conversation was worth it. Beauty comes from within. Yes, beauty is from within. Watching you work and picking up breadfruit can be, oh my God, to watch her be independent. Yes, I like to be independent, but that independency comes from when you learn from your parents, the instruction that they give to you, that pass on from them to you, and you utilize it when you get older. They will start with small tasks, and then by the time you're old enough to take care of yourself, you know that that's it. Yeah, I have to go for a while too. All right, I'll see you soon. Thank you for tuning in. I like the discussion. Hope you do not bring this up tomorrow or later. It's okay to be Alice. You just have to accept it. I know. Doesn't mean I'm going to jump. Oh please, oh please, oh please. Even if you try, it won't work. It's something we can talk about. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. But I said, even if you try, it won't work. That's not how it works. Not for me. That's not how it works. Respect goes all the way. You respect me, I respect you. No, don't. You won't be successful. You'll be wasting your time. So don't try. And it's the truth. I'm not lying. It's the truth. You are very way too demanding for. I know. Everybody tell me that too. Things has to be my way or it's the byway. You know how it goes. My way or by. That's how life is. And your polka dot short cap annoys me so much. That's good. That's good. At least we can agree on something. I really annoy the hell out of you. That's good. That's good. That's amazing. That's really amazing. Still having my cold coffee. Anyway, catch you later. See you soon. No, you aren't annoying at all. I was just joking. I know you're joking. I saw the laugh at the end of the comment. I just finished my coffee. Wow, nice. I still have a little bit in mine, but it still tastes good. It's cold, but it really tasty. Enjoy your day, Mr. Out of Tune. I'll see you tomorrow. I want to go on the road, but I will not live stream it because I can't live stream it because I don't have the data to live stream it while I'm on the road. So I will share it with you when I return, what I went on the road for. You too, miss you. Miss you much, and I'll catch you later. Thank you all for tuning in, listening to our discussion. I promise I will do a story time why I do not want a relationship. I didn't want to share, but since Mr. Out of Tune is so into knowing why, I will share. Because loyal is my name, and I'm going to be loyal with my fans and everyone that is tuning in. And be careful. I will be careful. Thank you very much. And I will make sure that I take note of my surrounding. Thank you. And I catch you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Stay blessed. See you guys soon. Bye.